Hello there, Saxons. I'm Aishani.
And I'm Gabby.
And this is the Burg News.
Well, welcome back, Saxons. We hope you had a spooky Halloween.
This week on Tuesday, we have a late start, so make sure to get that extra hour of sleep.
And on Friday, we have an early dismissal, meaning the end of the school day will be at 11:50.
Now, we're going to send you over to Bree and Gabby with a segment on student and teachers' opinions on the cell phone procedure, as well as an interview with the dean about the cell phone rules.
The new cell phone procedure has affected students and teachers teaching those students, but just how has it changed? We first go to Mr. Hughes, the dean of students, to find out more.
So our biggest goal in putting this, really beefing up our cell phone procedure, was trying to get students more focused, be more academically successful, interact more with their peers, better notes, ask more questions and things like that. We did a survey recently and teachers are reporting, actually 96% of teachers reported that they saw a lot more time focused in class. They're seeing the benefits of what it has on their academics now that it's away and they don't really have to worry about it. That the procedure just kind of takes that out of it.
We now go to teachers to find out their opinions.
I've noticed that kids are more engaged with the math lesson going on. I've noticed that they're more engaged with each other, talking to each other, and more engaged with myself too. So overall, it's been a very positive experience for me.
So the impact that I see first and foremost is that students are starting to talk to each other more often. There's more socialization. They are sitting with awkward silence sometimes, which is not necessarily a bad thing. They're more productive.
Lastly, just what do students think?
I feel like high school's getting you ready for college, and in college you're supposed to be responsible for what you can control and everything.
I think the new phone policy is a good way for students to keep focused and continue learning without any distractions inside the classroom.
For 3 years I've been able to listen to music on my phone and walk into the classroom while the passing period is still going and go on my phone. Sometimes there's emergencies where you need to have it out, if I need to text my family.
What are your opinion on the cell phone procedure? It's had a positive effect for teachers and keeping kids focused and engaged in the classroom.
Now time for our Saxon Sports. Hello again, Saxons. Welcome to Saxon Sports.
Our Saxon football team had an amazing season.
With the varsity team racking up a total of 107 points throughout the season and highlighting their 10-7 win against Conant and breaking their undefeated streak.
With fall sports ending, that means winter sport tryouts are starting this week.
Girls basketball tryouts will happen today, November 4th at 3 p.m. after school.
Girls varsity and freshman basketball will be located in the main gym.
And girls JV basketball will be in the aux gym. That's all for your Saxon Sports.
For our next segment, Deo and Drew are going to interview Mrs. S. on her biggest challenge in life and how she overcame it.
As we all know, there are many different struggles and hardships in life. It's important we face these struggles and overcome them. Today we ask a teacher here at SHS how they overcome their own hardships.
I moved from different country. I was born and raised in a different country in Europe, and I moved 20 years ago. When we moved here, me and my husband, we came with nothing. We came with 2 suitcases. We came after the war, and we had to rebuild our life in a new country from zero. So that is the one obstacle that I had in my life, and that obstacle helped me realize that education is really important. Because I realized education is really important, a few years ago I went back to school and I took some of the math classes, and the one class that I took is abstract algebra, abstract can tell you all, was really hard on me because I was taking it online, I was taking one-on-one with the teacher, so I had no support. And teacher, first time when I took a class, he said, I'm your last resort to help you, so I never asked him for help. And I figure out actually how my students are feeling because I was really, really challenged by the class. I had no support, no help. So what I did, how I resolved that issue, I was a lot on YouTube, and I was a lot watching videos all day. And I can tell you, one winter break, I was watching videos for 2 days in a row until finally sky opened to me, and I was able to solve the problem.
What an inspiring video. Thank you for Miss S for sharing your story. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a terrific week, Saxons.
And see you next time on the Burg.